Today in iPhone, item number 116, January 21st, 2010. Bing and Bingo. Today's episode is sponsored by the iPhone app iInject. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Rob, and this is the Today in iPhone podcast. As always, if you have any feedback, tips, tricks, comments, or anything else you'd like to share with the audience, please give us a call, 206-666-6364. That's 206-MOONDOG. Or you can email those comments to us at todayiniphone@gmail.com. First up, I'd like to thank Sebastian for the artwork for today's episode, which you can see in the album artwork on iTunes or as the wallpaper for episode 116 in the TII app. Sebastian writes, "Hi Rob, I made a pick using an iPhone app called Doodle Buddy for your podcast. I love the podcast and the TI app. Regards, Sebastian." Well, Sebastian, again, thank you for the artwork and for the kind words. Folks, if you have artwork you'd like to share with the show, please email it to me at todayiniphone@gmail.com, and please include which apps you used to create it, and this needs to be artwork that you created on the iPhone. In this segment of How Wrong Were They, we have the following quote, $500 fully subsidized with a plan? I said that is the most expensive phone in the world, and it doesn't appeal to the business customers because it doesn't have a keyboard, which makes it not a very good email machine. Right now, we're selling millions and millions and millions of phones a year. Apple is selling 0 phones a year. In 6 months, they'll have the most expensive phone by far ever in the marketplace, and let's see how the competition goes, unquote. Steve Ballmer, Microsoft CEO, 17th of January, 2007. That quote, well, at least the audio of it, helped with a little editing to make up the promo for the Today in iPhone podcast, which you can get if you go back and look in my feed all the way back to episode 0, which is the promo. And I have to say, my editing of Ballmer's quote in April of 2007 turned out to be much more accurate than Ballmer's original quote.
I like it a lot.
Well, thanks, Steve, for liking it. On the promo code front, we are proud to kick off the first elevator pitch challenge. We have 3 apps this week: Mobile Tools, MyCoqui, it's MICOQUI, and Gift Giver. I will play their 3 pitches here in a few seconds. If you want a promo code for one of these apps, please email me at todayiniphone@gmail.com and put in the name of the app in the subject line. Please only submit a request for one of the 3. If you send in emails for multiple apps, the second and third app requests will be deleted. So just request one of the 3. I will take requests for these 3 apps for the next 7 days from when this episode goes live, and then we'll post the results of the challenge and contact all that sent in the requests for the promo codes. Okay, let's play the pitches from the developers. First up is the pitch for the app Mobile Tools.
Mobile Tools is an all-in-one comprehensive suite of business and productivity applications. Mobile Tools is the first and only iPhone application to support the use of an external keyboard for text entry. Mobile Tools is also the first and only iPhone application to enable users to print directly to FedEx Office, formerly known as Kinko's. Mobile Tools is also the first and only iPhone application that enables wireless mobile presentations direct from your iPhone. Mobile Tools is also the first and only iPhone application to enable faxing of practically any type of document to any destination in the world. Mobile Tools enables faxing, direct printing, image processing, document storing and sharing, screen sharing, mobile presentations, multiple email attachments, and much more.
Okay, that was the pitch for the app Mobile Tools. If you would like a chance for a promo code for that app, go ahead and send the email with Mobile Tools in the headline. Up next is the pitch for the app MicoKey.
Hi Rob, this is Noel from Depths of One. The app I would like to talk to you about is called MicoKey. MicoKey is targeted to a very particular set of users. It's specifically designed for Puerto Ricans who find themselves living outside of Puerto Rico and miss the beautiful sound of the coquí when falling asleep at night. MicoKey is a simple app, but every detail has been carefully thought out. From the dark colors, so it doesn't blind you when you use it in the dark, to the oversized start-stop button, so you can easily control it if you're half asleep. Every care has been taken when designing MicoKey, so my fellow Puerto Ricans can have a very relaxing experience as they doze off thinking about our beautiful Isla del Encanto. Having said all that, if you're not Boricua or don't know what a coquí is, this app may not be for you. Thank you.
Okay, that was the pitch for the app MicoQui. 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 If you're interested in a chance for the promo codes for that app, please shoot an email to todayaniphone@gmail.com. Put MicoQui in the subject line. Next up is the pitch for the app Gift Giver.
Hi, my name is Joe Lester. I'd like to tell you about my new app, Gift Giver. Gift Giver was something that I really created for myself to keep track of birthdays and anniversaries and Mother's Day, etc. It keeps a list of all your upcoming gift events, Valentine's Day or whatever, and it reminds you 10 days in advance when it's time to buy a gift. And not only that, but it lets you actually buy the gift right in your phone, so you're all done. And all the gifts come wrapped and delivered with a personal note, so the whole gift transaction is taken care of. I'm happy that we've got a great group of vendors lined up to provide some, I think, really unique and high-quality gifts. My hope for Gift Giver is that it's an app that can bring some enjoyment to the gift buyer and receiver and really take some of the hassle out of gift giving, but also at the same time add some value in terms of helping you find a great gift. So that's Gift Giver for the iPhone and iPod Touch.
And that last one was the app Gift Giver, so put Gift Giver in the subject line if you want a chance for a promo code for that one. Thanks to all three developers for the promo codes and for recording their segments. Again, if you would like one of these three apps, put the title in the subject line for either Mobile Tools, MicoQui, or Gift Giver. Of course, we have a limited number of promo codes, and as far as you know, they gave all the same number of promo codes, so don't try to figure out which one gave more. 1 week from now, we'll tell you which one got the most votes, i.e. requests for promo codes. And if you are a developer and you want to be in the next segment or a future segment of this elevator pitch challenge, just email me your segment. You have to send the segment first. Don't send the promo codes. Just send the segment. It needs to be 60 seconds or less. If you go over 60 seconds, I clip it off. All right, let's get into the news. So what percentage of mobile app sales in 2009 do you think Apple was responsible for? I'll give you a hint. The first digit is a 9. And the second digit is the same as the first. Then you have a point, then the last digit is a 4. That's right, Apple, according to Gartner, was responsible for 99.4% of mobile app sales for 2009. Wow. Talking with developers that are on both the iPhone platform and the Android platform, one thing I hear over and over is that people buy stuff in iTunes, but with the Android App Store, people expect apps for free. Google needs to make it much easier to purchase apps in their store if they want to even make a dent on the market share of mobile app sales. Bloomberg is reporting that the manufacturer of the current iPhone LCD has been hit with a strike by workers, not happy with a lack of their bonuses. They even went so far as to damage the facility. Now, I can understand getting upset when a bonus is not given that was promised. Good for them. Well, except as I mentioned, they are or were making iPhone LCDs. Some speculate this could delay the launch of the iPhone 4G, which I doubt. More likely, it would just mean some shortages of the iPhone 4G. Having to choose to delay the launch or have an artificial shortage, I think Apple will go with the shortage and the PR about it being sold out everywhere. Plus, there are other vendors more than happy to step in. And finally, what about the rumors of the OLED display? That seems it would be coming from a different facility or supplier. One of the latest rumors on the January 27th event is that it will involve a gaming device of some sort, because Apple sent invites to some gaming-related media sources like Kotaku and IGN. According to IGN, several game makers have also been invited. At best, I think the gaming spin would be a small part of the event and not per se for the release of a new gaming platform of some sort. Most likely it is in reference to some new features in iPhone OS 4.0, which will likely be announced at the event. Well, it's bingo card time. That's right. For the January 27th event, the TII bingo card is available at todayaniphone.com. The bingo card covers all the latest and greatest rumors and speculation for the Apple tablet, plus a few for iPhone OS 4.0. As normal, we will go over the bingo card results once the event has wrapped up. In order to keep this episode under 10 minutes, we're going to go ahead and end it there. If you want to actually hear the remainder of this episode, go to todayaniphone.com and look for the current episode. Or you can go to iTunes and subscribe to the Today in iPhone podcast. That way you'll be sure to get every new episode when it comes out in its entirety.